All right, so it's Italian night. I know I've talked about pasta a lot, but this is such another quick and easy meal that's so yummy, and I'm going to tell you why these things are good for you, okay? I've talked about the pasta many different times, but the reason that this is so good is because it's not using enriched flour that's been bleached, like there's nothing added to it. That was my dream, was to come up with my own pasta that's purely with kamut, that's good on your gut. So to get started with this pasta, to make the cheesy sauce, I'm not kidding, this is dinner in 10 minutes. I wanted to show how you cut an onion really fast. I had already taken off and used some of the onion, so I'm not showing you fully like starting from the whole onion. But if you didn't know, I like to just make slits across, okay? And then you do slits this way, and then you get an evenly diced onion. Because if you know me, I can't stand onion, and so it's got to be small, and then I chop it up fine. So we've already done that in here with some olive oil and some fresh garlic and good, did I say olive oil? Yes, I did. Good olive oil, okay? So then we've let this get nice and soft. You can smell the aroma, and then we're going to add our canned tomatoes, but these are good. My favorite are San Marzano. What we do and how we've come up with these Italian recipes is, my dad was an airline pilot, if you didn't know, and so we would go to Italy all the time, and it would inspire us to want to come back and make fresh, yummy recipes that we had tasted in Italy. So that was some heavy cream. Then we're going to add some fresh ricotta. We're going to add some fresh basil and a little bit of crushed red pepper and Parmesan cheese. And that's it. Then we're just going to let this simmer until it coats the back of the spoon, back on the stove, and then I'll show you how we're going to serve it on the pasta. But this is dinner in 10 minutes, and it's just using good ingredients. So
that does look pretty easy.
So
and
easy
you make
and
it even
good.
easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We're going to finish up this pasta. I thought of a couple of things. I do Instagram every single day. I make dinner with you. And so I was thinking about a couple of tips that people ask me about pasta that I wanted to share today. So after we boiled the pasta, which you want it to be al dente, if you don't know what that word means, is you still want a little bit like of a crunch. You never want the pasta to just be, you know, overdone and completely soggy. That's not good, right? So I already strained the pasta. My fresh pasta cooks in about 4 minutes. And like I'm saying, I think we're getting a little bit more aware of our food. It's like when we look down at our plate, we should really be more worried about the ingredients that we're eating that day. And it's like, if you're eating good, healthy ingredients, it's good to eat pasta. And who doesn't love pasta? I eat it once a week. It's in the rotation of all the dinners that I make. My kids love the pasta. So after you drain your pasta, you never want to wash it. A lot of people like to wash it for some reason, and it's like, no, you want to keep it hot. So I like to just then take a little bit of olive oil if my sauce is not done, and then, so obviously it's going to stick, but you want to keep the pasta hot, okay? And today I'm just going to add the pasta into the sauce. So this simmered the whole time since the last segment, and now it coated the back of my spoon so we knew that it was done. The reason I chose this kind of pasta too, which, you know, fusilli, I probably am saying it all wrong, I'm loving it because it just grafts and takes the sauce into every single bite. And it's easier to eat than spaghetti. So look, we're just gonna mix that up, and literally, how yummy does this look? I, of course, like the Italians, love to serve it with bread. I love to make bread. I've got a French baguette that only takes 30 minutes from start to finish. Put more Parmesan cheese and, of course, my salt, because you know me. I guess I'm going to eat it myself. Normally,
Yeah.
I'm feeding everybody.
Usually there's one of us in there to prove that it's okay.
Oh, my gosh. It's to die for.
Jesse wants a bite. Okay.
You can have a bite.
Jesse can have a bite. He'll have Ron's portion today. Okay.